Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome back. If you're on the stream, say what's up in chat. If you're on YouTube, what's up? So we started yesterday, first stream. We were looking at some purple cards. Again, we're going to be focused on Battle Spirits Saga. It's a new TCG. This is all in preparation for Vegas, an upcoming event. So today we're going to try to build our first deck. It's probably going to be really bad, but that's how you learn and how you start. My friend's been building some decks himself, and we want to battle each other's decks, so I got to build my own. We were talking a little bit about deck strategy and how to build yesterday, so I'm kind of leaning towards building a purple Serpent Curse deck. And the logic there, as far as the deck's overall strategy and thought process, just going in. Again, this is first build, probably bad, maybe bad strategy is. You know, Curse trades up really well. Curse is like the death touch mechanic, so that's nice. You also have some removal for aggro and stuff, and then card draw. So if you can trade up and have card draw, that just seems like a good formula for victory. You don't necessarily need like a bomb in the deck, like big hitters to finish them, if you just have card draw and are trading at a good rate. Combat tricks, curse, other stuff like that. So that's our thought process. We'll figure it out right now. It's a 50 card deck, so I'm gonna switch over to TTS and let's get it. Where did my TTS go? There we go. Okay. This is a TTS mod. Nice field out here. So I didn't already have them laid out, because especially if you're new to the game and you want to see Tabletop Simulator, kind of want you to see how I'm doing it. So this is like not necessarily a TTS tutorial, but you can at least see. So this is just loading the Battle Spirits Workshop mod, just Battle Spirits Saga tape deck builder. And this is what happens when you load it up. It has the starter decks over there, the 4, as well as all the other cards here. So I'm gonna just grab these purple, there's 50. Probably start them here. I'm gonna just do this time, just spread. So all the cards are laid out there. Just to give you a little insight about what I'm planning to, how I'm planning to do this is probably grab the Serpents and Curse creatures first, grab the Nexuses, I'm sure I'll maybe grab some bombs, and we'll worry about cutting which 4 of, 3 of, 2 of, stuff like that as we go. So Matt, can I not pull this card out yet? Okay, so maybe the spread isn't the best way to do it, but seems to work. So we know for certain there were some Serpents that were really good. We know we like Netherworld Depths. And I'll try to organize it left to right by cost. It's just another way it'll help me build the deck. You obviously have to have a curve to consider. So, you know, that's weird because there's a curve and then there's also cost reduction in this game. So it's going to be a little tricky first deck. So, so as far as Serpents goes, she's the big hitter at the end. This is a vanilla. We'll say the bottom are like guarantees, and we'll put like the maybes up above, and of course we'll keep switching it out as we go. So there were a few Nexuses, a few things we really wanted to consider. So card draw is obviously going to be one of our big mechanics here. Anything with Curse. This card here combos with this guy. Probably, even though they're not Serpents, probably safe to, you know, just include some of those in the end there as a hit. Okay, so definitely not that. Purple Smoke Valley. It's not. That's not a bad. That's a finisher for Curse, so we can consider that. Chain Viper, not this. Rotting Swamp. That's also like a pretty good Serpent synergy. During your attack, draw a card when one of your spirits is destroyed. So if I have a Curse spirit that trades up with this out, that's like mega value. Mega value. And then once per turn, when one of your Serpent spirits would be destroyed, you may discard a card and return a card to your hand instead. So that takes advantage of card draw. That's also like cycling, filtering. If I'm drawing something that, you know, another Nexus or something I don't want, but I really want to pull back a Serpent, especially this guy. This is like one of the staples here. So probably looking at 4 of them. Oh wait, this is the combo, not these two. This guy's a Serpent also. Okay. So we know we have some big bombs here that we could potentially draw into, but that doesn't seem like, you know, we don't mix too many synergies here. If our game plan is cursing and drawing, you can just win from advantage of that. And if you have a bunch of heavy cost creatures that are like your finishers, and you draw them too early, then that's a way to lose. So I guess you'd categorize that as deck consistency. Stuff to consider. Kind of like this guy. He's a rare with Curse. It's a 3-drop. We'll see what other 3-drops we have to compete with. I might start looking now and see if there's any 2-drops that are worth really considering. Probably don't need any vanilla creatures. Python seems good. Cool art. Draw a card. It's a Spirit of Soulcar on it. Solid early gameplay. I'm gonna put him down here in the yes category. We could probably spread these out a bit. Yeah, I think Rotting Swamp is like a must. It's one of the only Nexus that synergizes with Serpents as is, so we'll consider. This guy's also not a bad early play. These have Soul Core conflicting stuff though. One of them you have to spend the Soul Core, the other it has to be on it. So you couldn't do them at, you know, the order would have to matter, which means that could be consistency in drawing them. Just taking a look up here. This Darkling is pretty good. He's worth considering even if he's not a Serpent. Dark Matter. Dark Matter is good. I like that. We'll see. Once we play a lot more and get the, you know, see the deck in action, probably like 3 to 5 matches. Not a lot, but just about that much. You'll be able to see like whether my thought process right now is just trash. But you know, this is just based on, you know, TCG experience and a little bit of practice. So combat tricks, I'm gonna kind of bring them together. We definitely want some of them. Is there any 2-cost Serpents? This guy's a Serpent also. Interesting. Put him down here. All his triggers are based on card destroy though. He could be like a sideboard. Let's review, see, make sure we're not missing any Serpents or anything that's like jumping out at us that needs to be lowered. No, we have too many creatures for this. I'm not really high on this card yet. Because if I have Curse, I kind of want to trade up. So if I'm buffing all my creatures, that's counterintuitive to my plan. So okay, for the Serpent deck, we're not going to include that. Burst Venom, we'll bring it down here as a maybe. It's a little counterintuitive, the strategy also, but this guy's pretty good. We'll put him down here, just the natural card. This is higher, Mummy higher. This guy's got Curse, and he's a 2-drop. Let's bring him down a little bit. Werewolf, we can move him up. Draw on Summon. Can't play him turn 1, though. That's the advantage of the 3-drops, is you can play him turn 1 or turn 0, you know? This guy's a 1-drop. With the Soul Core, he has a Curse. It's like a maybe. Too much Soul Core stuff. Deadly Balance, not a bad consideration. Okay, so if I think I'm understanding this right, they attack, you block. There's a flash phase after blocking. If I destroy my creature here from this, does it still block? Let me make a note of that. If anybody knows how that works, that makes sense. Could you like already declared a blocker? Does that mean the block is actually going to happen no matter what? It's similar to like if you attack and they block and then you flash kill one of their creatures, like remove the core. Oh no! Okay, well that happens. Not sure what happened with TTS there, so we'll just create another one. Maybe make this one single player. There's the 50, so we can actually try to, it's good. We'll just go through it a different way this time. Instead of splaying them out like that, we'll just remove the ones up top that are certainly not coming in. The ones that are maybe we'll put up here. Here, let's move everything up. Definitely not. Maybe it's just random curse cards. We don't like this, we decided. Core Theft, Dark Matter. Boa Trickster. The fact it's got Curse at level 1, I kind of like that. Not a big fan. Chain Viper. Dark Knight. Dread Knights and maybe. This girl's definitely in. You said we liked Python. Poison Mist. Main. During your turn, all of your spirits with Curse. I like that. It allows my low-cost Curse creatures to smoke anything. So that would go good with Boa Trickster. Chain Viper seems like a no. This guy's a maybe. No. No. Definitely. Putting this guy as the maybe closer. These two together just have such cool synergy. I'm not sure how it's gonna work in the curse deck though, but Rotting Swamp we liked. So we probably can't have 4 queens. There's probably like 2 queens. So let's think. 50 card deck. That's 12 times 4 plus 2. So we need 12. But if let's say we have a 2-drop, 2 2-drops. So I think we're going to go with 11 times 4 and 3 times 2 as far as initial deck. We won't worry so much about 3 of a kind yet. So let's see our slots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay. So we need 3 2-ofs that'll come into the high end. And we know we're going to use her as 1. So 2 other 2-ofs as like a high end here. Netherworld Depths, definitely. We'll just say that's one of the 4-ofs for now. Depending on how low we want to go. Because that's a 6. We could make that one of our high drops. Burst Venom, maybe. Scale Viper, no. Deadly Balance, depending on how it works. So I'll ask the Discord after this. No. Actually, put him down as like maybe. No. Sagro Snake fits into the card draw aspect. This guy does too, but not as good. Dark King, yeah, maybe. He's in the maybe category. I'm not sure I really like Grail. It does have card draw. Yeah, we'll put it down here into the maybe. Core Drain's good. Plasma Bat, Poison Shot. So alternatively, if we have 4-ofs, 3 4-ofs is 12, which could be 4 3-ofs. So we could do something like 8. 8 times 4, 4 times 3, and 3 times 2. That could be 50. Maybe that. It's a little more advanced thought from where we're at right now, but that could be how we end up doing it. So let's see where we're at. This guy's really good. He's guaranteed to kill any spirit when he comes in and attacks. You remove all cores, and then when you attack, you take the final core. I'm not super high on this guy. He's got a lot of when destroyed effects. I'm not sure like how much you can actually control that in the game. So let's see, we got a lot of 3-drops. I'm not sure. Boa Trickster's got a reduction of 1. I mean of 2. These 5s might be pretty high. Kind of feel like we need a 2-drop or 1-drop. There's the 2-drop with Curse. Where's he at? There's a few more here, yeah. Bloody Rain. No, we don't have enough 4 or 5 cost spirits. This is such a nice combo, but I'm not sure how like consistent it would be. Could do something like 10 times 4 and 5 times 2. These could be the 5 by 2. And these could be the other 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm not sure how this top end is gonna work out. I'm not sure if we have enough curse stuff either. We might have to have more curse creatures. When one of your spirits with curse or blood curse reduces the opponent's life, place the life cards in the void instead. I mean, that's really good, wow, with curse. Maybe we need to go a little harder on the curse creatures. These 2 snakes don't have curse, just card draw. See what other curse we might be missing. Oak handle. The big guy with curse. That's not a lot of cursed creatures. There's only 3. Alright, let's go back through and it's only 2 after reduction, so I mean, Poison Mist is alright. I'm not sure we have enough curse here. I thought there was more curse creatures. We might have to revise our deck building strategy here just slightly. Oak of Pandals got Curse. Let's bring him down here. Maybe Curse isn't the hugest thing. How many are Serpents? 1, 2. We definitely got card draw. Maybe this is too greedy on the high end. Could maybe take away some of the Serpent synergy here. It's not bad just to have down early game too, and also good late game. Sacred Snake gets some aggro in. Python's got the card draw. I think we got too much high end here. These will be the 4 ofs. So what kind of combat tricks we got? 2000, 2000. Remove a core, 3000. It's a decent amount of combat tricks. I'm thinking Deadly Balance fits in good. Dark Matter is good. I don't know if we have enough creatures here. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So we could do 8 times 4 is 32. Three. This is 8, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 3 times 4, and then 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 times 4 is 32, and if we do 1, 2, 3, 4 of 3 ofs, brings us to 44, and then we could have three times 2 of each, or we have 2 of here we want to consider. So what we'll do is we'll throw this deck together and then we'll goldfish a bit. So that just means like pretending we're playing, drawing some cards, and just see how clunky it is. Is there a duplicate? Or is it really CV like that? Okay, 2 of these, CV, 2 of these, CV. Sure, there's a better way to do this, but I thought there was a duplicate. I don't see it. Clone? No, I'm doing. It was easier to just do what I was doing. Four. Grab this here. Gather. I didn't gather these. I was gonna say, like, okay, here's a 50 card deck. Alright. $50 So I think you can like save object. Yeah, save object. Call it purple Serps. So it's gonna be goldfish time just to see how it plays. Again, first deck ever built. Oh, there's some strong off cards. Like Ice Shield. Probably want to have that in here. Is that yellow? White? Yeah, that's card. Oh, where'd it go? I just saw it. I know what the art looks like. Wow, that looks so cool. Okay, we like that card just from the looks. You might have to consider white. That icy aesthetic. Oh, there it is. Absolute Ice Shield. So probably want this in the deck. Let me see where we're at. Maybe just like 3 of. What would be a 3 of we could drop maybe? Poison Shot seems okay because it's a. We can drop 1 Poison Shot and 1. This is Poison Mist, right? Yeah, 1 Poison Shot, 1 Poison Mist. Add 2 Ice Shields. We'll find out which cards are not actually the. 50 card. Okay, we'll save this object. This will be the one. Save object. Purple Serps. Overwrite. Okay, so I'm gonna just delete all these. Time to Goldfish and just see like how the deck plays. Do they not have cores I could add? Are they in here? I thought one of them would have a soul core in it. Maybe I can load it in. We have the object saved. Is there a way to like open object? Yeah, I guess we can just try it. We'll just pretend. We'll call these our cores. Deck over here, let's do it. Draw 4, just see how the hand looks. Maybe you can't play in the deck builder? Well, let's just draw 4 like this. We'll figure out how to optimize it. Ideally, we just join a game and play with other people, but again, as we're learning, we just want to see how this deck works, deck build and stuff like that. So, okay. We'll probably keep this hand. So let's say we go first. Draw. Okay, our turn, we're going to have 4 cores. Where's these wooden stack? Okay. Python with a soul core doesn't seem terrible. Bow has got a cost reduction. So let's say we summon by our turn, we'd actually draw another. Oh wow, we could play defensive on this initial turn to get max advantage of core drain, but probably not. So we'd say we summon Python. Put 1 core on it, spend 3, and pass turn. They have a creature, they summon, let's say they attack. We'd probably take the damage. So we'd get a new core this turn, and then be 1 from the damage. So we got 5. 5 cores, okay. This guy's gonna draw when we attack. What can we do with 5 core? Bow is only 1. So 1 and 1, 3. Could get a rotting swamp down. We could start the aggro train. We could save 1 mana for core drain, so it leaves us 4. We don't have the double cost reduction. Say we summon him, spend 2, put 1 on him. We could just level him up. Keep 1 core back for core drain. It depends on if they would block, I guess. So let's say we attack, draw. Maybe we actually do have too many creatures. Is there a way to like object? Saved objects. Okay, nice. So we can pull this purple deck up in the other one. Let's try to do that just because it's better. So we're gonna go back to the main menu. Blinding. Boom. Okay, let's try this now. See if it's a little better. Draw 4. I gotta assign a color here. This is a rough hand to keep. We'd probably consider mulliganing, except Dark King only costs 3, really. Oh, I forgot he has to be level 2 to guarantee the kill, though, so... Let's say we mulligan. Draw 4. Not a great hand either. Oof, this is even worse. Let's say they go first, drop a creature, our turn. Draw. Oh, we get a core. Go ahead and put this in the burst. I'll put it face up just so you guys can see it for testing purposes. Place a core in reserve into your life. When you lose life, place a core from your reserve into your life. You may then pay this card off. So you definitely keep one if you were worried about your life there. Five resources, not a lot to drop. We could drop a rotting swamp, pay 4 and pass. Wouldn't be a good turn. Then their turn 2, they might have 3 creatures or something to attack with. Let's say they have 2. Boom. Well, I guess I could. Let's say they try to swarm us. We have a stumbly turn. Ice Shield procs. The first creature does a damage. This goes to my trash. Ice Shield pop. Ooh, I would lose my Soul Core. So the better way to do this would be I spent the Soul Core on the stuff because I knew I had Ice Shield. So that's the first, like, okay, learning little trick. And then this would go back here, ends the fight. Now he's got to say 3 creatures on board. 2 or 3, so not great. Our turn, we get a core, refresh, draw. You have 6 total. Not enough to get both the creatures out. You could summon Dragon Assassin though. It's gonna cost 2. He's only 1,000. He doesn't have curse till level 2. I guess we could summon this. Not great though. Depends on how bad we've fallen behind. You could do something like all 3 soul cores on it. Attack. Draw. You have to pass. Oh, that's a good draw though. So let's say the guy is still swarming, drops like 4 creatures. He attacks. We can kill one of them with this. But we're probably taking 3 damage, let's say. So it's a slow turn if this was against an aggro type of deck. My turn, untap. Core, draw. Okay, this isn't great at all. This kind of sucks. Maybe we could have tried to get another down. So we drop a King Snake for 3. 1. Okay, if they still had board control, they could basically attack and kill us next turn. So. Okay, so we stumbled a bit there. Let's see how it goes next, Goldfish. Is there a way to put these all down? Let's try this again. Wow, Ice Shield is super good versus aggro though. I think we might need 4 of them. If they're going wide like that. So let's say we go first this time. Yeah, we can keep this. You do get a core on your first one, right? Wait, no core, you get to draw, but no core. So let's say we keep. Get to draw. First turn, I believe you draw, but we get no core and no attack phase. Wow, not any creatures here, but Python's solid. Spend 3. Put a Soul Core on, pass turn. They summon a creature and attack. Maybe even 2 creatures, we'd probably take it. Core, draw, refresh. It's nice having the cost reduction here, so maybe we play Dark Matter here. Summon Dark Knight. Definitely attacking with Python. Let's say we attack with both. Python trigger draw. They do a block that's favoring them. We have 2 buffs. Oh wow, these are 5 with the cost reduction 3. Kind of expensive now that I'm realizing it. Not as good as the cheaper ones. We can still pay for it because it would only cost 3 total. So if they did a combat trick, we could do something like Poison Mist. Pay 3. Win the fight. Let's say this guy still gets blocked and dies. Their turn, they could do something. They attack. This would trigger. Basically destroying one of their creatures and pulling this guy back. They probably would still chip a life. Okay, back to our turn. Untap, core, draw, refresh. Ooh, Absolute Ice Shield seems pretty nice at this point. Is it Dark Knight would cost 2? That means this would cost 4. That seems pretty fair. Anytime he attacks next turn, I'll draw. We still have a combat trick in Bloody Rain. So we attack. Oh, we need to save a core. Maybe keep him up to block. No, we can attack. Maybe they just take it. Draw from this trigger. Pass turn, they attack us. Ice Shield goes through. Basically, what you lose a life. When you lose life, place a core from your reserve on your life. So you lose a life, place a core. Ends his turn. Back to me. I guess you can time that too. Core, draw. Over here. Could have another Absolute Ice Shield. Probably need something to kill stuff. Dark Matter seems good. Maybe we'd want Curse on this guy. Attack. Oh, we would have drawn off Netherworld Depth. So we could do Bloody Rain to buff a creature and still have 2 for Dark Matter. Seems like some good combat tricks. He does something on his turn, boom. Pull a creature back. Pay 2, destroy his attacking creature. Maybe chump block with this one. Maybe go down to 1. Oh, if he would attack, the Netherworld would trigger. Okay, I can see how that would play out. Very interesting. Okay, so definitely a lot to think about. There's these type of streams like the gold fishing. So the stream I was doing today, building a deck, gold fishing, that's not really what we're going to be spending our channel on. A lot of it will be actual gameplay with some discussion. So I don't want to drag the stream or the video on long. Just keep this a reasonably short video, around an hour. I would love for you to comment on cards I might have just completely overlooked that I'm just like, you think you just disagree with me entirely. Like, hey, Puff, you got to include this or something else. I mean, again, I'm just trying to learn. I'm always open for criticism and suggestions, not just on the stream, but obviously on the cards and deck building. Like this Absolute Ice Shield. Wow. Is that a rare, right? Let's see. Yeah, really good card. Really good card, especially against aggro. So the thought process behind the deck was curses that could trade up with some card draw. Didn't actually get build with that. I think we might have had too much buffs and creature removal in there. So we're going to revisit it. This isn't meant to be a super good deck. It was just, the thought process of how I was going to do it. I'll probably play some games later with my friend, but tomorrow or the next day when I stream, I'll look forward to streaming some actual gameplay, and that'll be the focus of this channel. So if you like gameplay and like listening to me talk about these cards, hang around, look for me. I'll upload all my stuff to YouTube for the next couple months as we learn. So really excited about Battle Spirits Saga. So thanks for tuning in. I'll again, please leave a comment if you or your own deck list. Just upload the picture or ping me on the Discord. I'm on the Sensei Discord as Puff Trees. Definitely looking to learn. This purple serpent list, kind of jank. So, I had an idea in my head and it didn't, I don't think it's really there at all. So we'll probably revisit maybe that bomb with the dragon combo where you remove all the cores and then summon the big dragon. Maybe we'll just check out white next time. Some of those icy cards look really cool. So yeah, hope you guys enjoy it. But yeah, peace out. Have a good day.